Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time, for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. But watching my story, all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? 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 You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Put that on my soul.
Classic.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Winning. Nigga went to Alright, you motherfuckers finished? Y'all finished? You silly motherfuckers. You got to be soldiers. Alright? Soldiers. Not clowns, goddammit. Drive. And you shut the fuck up. Yo, man, why you be trying to steer me down? What? Don't mind that nigga. He got his period and shit. Yo, I'm gonna pull over and get you some pads, bro. Mini or Maxi with a stick. Drive and chill. Let me tell you something. First of all, I don't give a fuck what bird you said. I don't give a damn about this whole ass nigga in the back. I will bury the both of you motherfuckers. You better start listening and stop playing.
Let's get ready to rumble.
That boy a hoe. Probably got a pussy and a purse on my soul. His homie called me begging for his work.
Yeah, let's go, Chad.
This the type of coward I ain't heard of. All I know he said a lot, and I'ma see about every word. Keep sweat with the smoke, I'm trying to make it last. When it's time to double down, I get the mashing on the gas. Since you couldn't watch your mouth, then it's out, I'm gon' smash. Try to knock me out, then it's out, you gon' crash. You are not a hybrid, boy, you run out of gas. The pace that I'm gon' take it to is not on your dash. Jumping off the couch, whooping on me, we know that's cap. You busy at the house, being a wife, being a dad. You say be hitting the bag, I am not the bag. When I pull up with my bag, this bag hit back. I be in the gym every damn day, and that's a fact. I be sparring rounds every damn weekend, that's a fact. Bringing sparring partners in by the threes, and that's a fact. Doing 4 or 5 4-minute rounds back to back. When the bell go off, it mean hell. And when I'm working on the bag, I ain't stopping at the bell. I don't need no water either. What's aqua to a well?
Shut that
Y'all
soft
heard
man
my
shit up.
ocean flows, y'all know the way I sail. Little internet good, slide like I'm on rails. I got smoke for free, this side on sale. When I cross some state lines, boy, this pack coming in the mail. My left hand gon' land like a flight from O'Hare. That boy a hoe, probably got a pussy and a purse on my soul. His homie called me begging for his work. Oh no, this the type of coward I ain't heard of. All I know he said a lot, and I'ma see about every word. Got some wood, I gotta chop. This goofy said a lot. Bet not try to run, cause this hook around the block. Post me on your timeline. What you thought I forgot? What you thought I forgive? God does, I do not. Your homie called my phone, trying to back you out the blocks. But you was talking too spicy, so you know it's gotta get hot. I'ma stand my ground, clown, somebody getting dropped. I was playing linebacker, you was running in the slot. Taking the under on the parlay, guarantee he can't take my pop. Wanna break his nose real bad, hope he got the headgear with the bar. You can't tell me turn it off when you took it too far. Pick and choose your battles or get smoked in time to war. That boy a hoe, probably got a pussy and a purse on my soul. His homie called me begging for his work, oh no. This the type of coward I ain't heard of. All I know he said a lot, and I'ma see about every word. Bag work, bag work, 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 work.
Let's get ready to rumble.
That boy a hoe. That boy a hoe.
Talking shit.
Oh yeah, let's go. It's classic with the classic code.
Classic.
Ooh, forgive me, Lord. I woke up in that mode. What up, chat? It's the Classic Codes and Classic Code Sports coming to you live. Whatever channel you tapped in from, make sure you subscribe, man. Let's go.
Classic.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's talk. Black Mona Lisa in the chat. Conversation with Soft Rain in the chat. Passport Sco in the chat. Zone 3, what up in the chat? Roxy in the chat. What's going on? Tez with the Tez down in the chat. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with it? In too deep in the chat. Man, Passport, Big Sco, Passport Sco in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We all here. We all here, man. The gang is all here. Let's talk about it. But before we do, we got to handle the business. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we get the business straight. We can't play with these people because you never know what I might say. The Classic Codes disclaimer. This live stream is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. All statements made are alleged, opinion-based, and part of a public discussion. We are content creators reacting to publicly available information, not journalists or legal professionals. Nothing stated should be interpreted as factual claims or assertions of wrongdoing. Viewer discretion is advised. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Hey, listen. If you ain't got your paperwork straight, you late. You know what I'm saying? Come on, chat. Yeah. Brayson said, I like and subscribe. Hey, follow Brayson's lead. Appreciate you, Brayson. Shout out. Hey, drop them threes in the chat for Brayson, man. Oh, yeah. It's that time.
Remember this day.
Yes, I am one of the few channels that y'all can locate on the internet, on YouTube, where objectivity is my main course meal. You feel me? And the reason why I can be objective is because I ain't trying to make no friends. Classic. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if I make some friends, cool, but I don't need them. So I'm gonna be objective. And if me being objective somehow make you jump off the boat at some point, jump.
Yo, turn the car around. Give me the what?
You feel me? So that's what it is over here, man. So the topics that we're going to discuss today is going to be a lot of real talk. I'm a person who is completely fine with y'all agreeing to disagree with me. You know what I'm saying? We are here to share perspectives at the Classic Codes, man. I'm talking to all the new people because I know it's a lot of new faces based on what we're talking about. What's going on with it? What up? How I say this? LCN twin, what's to it? Chris Tall, what up? What's to it, man? Welcome to the chat. All right, so we're going to open up, man. Let's get to the show, man. Shout out to Tez starting off early in the collection plate from the Classic Codes with the $1.99. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, Lord. So let's get off into it, man. We're going to start off with Dak Prescott today. Today, we will be discussing Dak Prescott standing on all 10 and representing for all men. Shout out to my Dallas Cowboys. Oh, my God. Shout out to my Dallas Cowboys.
I'm only going to do this once.
Yeah. We the realest. You know what I'm saying? We transcended this shit. You know, people be talking about win-loss records. We are football. Yeah, it's like that. But Dak Prescott stood on all 10, man. Let's see how it went.
What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure y'all like this video and hype this video because we have a breaking story in regards to Dak.
Shout out to Jada Black, man. Everybody tap in.
Prescott and his fiance, apparently they were supposed to get married in April, which is next month. And the wedding has been called off. And apparently they had a joint bachelor and bachelorette party in the Bahamas. And his fiance, Sarah Jane Ramos, she called it off. Now, people have their theories. We're going to get into this, and then I'm going to put together my own theory. We don't have all the information yet. We're probably going to learn more. But by looking at this whole thing, I knew this was probably going to end in a disaster. Classic. Because in 2026, marriages just don't work, especially when you are a professional athlete. I don't understand why these guys are so hell-bent on getting married during their playing career. You could have put this marriage off until you retired. You didn't have to marry her now because this could be a distraction.
Okay, so he getting off into his POV. Shout out to Jada Black, man. He got a lot of subscribers. Make sure y'all go tap in and run that up even farther for the brother, Classic. Man. Listen. Allegedly, Dak Prescott was supposed to be getting married. Well, he was supposed to be getting married, right? But allegedly, the final straw that broke the camel's back and got the marriage called off between Dak and his now former fiance, based on what we know. The final straw that broke the camel's back, they said they were on a yacht, I guess, at the party that this gentleman was just speaking about, a joint bachelorette party. I don't know where they started doing that at,
I'm only going to do this once.
However, you know what I'm saying, they was at some joint bachelorette party on a yacht and looked like they got into a nice little argument about the details and the do's and the don'ts and the ins and the outs of whether or not a prenup would be signed. Classic. Now, shout out to Dak Prescott. Listen. I'm on record letting y'all know that if you get wealthy and you don't already have your wife,
You will never know if you found true love. It is what it is. It is what you'll never know because you're wealthy. You come with amenities. You come with lifestyle. You come with care, protection, provision. You come with these things, right? You're wealthy. So if you don't already have your wife, by the time you amass your wealth, you will never be sure if she really with you for you.
Classic.
It is what it is. Pros and cons, right? Dak wanted to protect his assets. When you are a wealthy man and you're trying to marry a woman who is not all, I'm talking about she ain't all the way down with the idea of a prenup, you got to question her intentions.
Classic.
You have to question her intentions. You have no choice. What's your problem with this? What is your problem with this? Well, we're never going to break up anyway. Okay, so sign it. We'll never use it, right? By your logic, we ain't going to break up, so sign it. We ain't going to never use it, right? Or wrong? What's your problem with this? What is your problem with it? Because I feel like you already saying that the marriage ain't gonna work. No, so it's getting car insurance saying I know I'm a wreck? Or is it saying that whether or not I wreck ain't all the way up to me, and should somebody else be at fault, I am still protected?
Classic.
So I don't think Dak did nothing wrong. Let's see what the chat time about. What's going on? Everybody falling in. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yo, so look, Passport Sco said definitely not giving Jay Reed the ooh. Let's see. N2D 333. Brayson, what's going on? Tiffany C. Hey y'all, what's going on, Tiffany? Black Mona said chill. Oh, you must be a Bears fan. Nathaniel Johnson said, I have nothing to do with these things. I'm just here for the snow bunnies. What's up, Nathaniel? N2 Deep said, make sure you're hitting the like button as well as subscribing to the channel, turning on notification bell, and lock in. Damn, chat. The weather changing out here where I'm at, man. It's got everybody a little off. I heard Tez working through some things with his voice earlier too, man. We going through some climate shifts out here. Black Mona said prenup should be a requirement. I agree. So should DNA test at birth. Absolutely. Sonny, what's going on, Sonny? Passport Sco. Hit the like and subscribe. 333, Sonny. Hit the like and subscribe and share button. It's free. I did. You should too. Absolutely. Follow his lead. Tiffany C said agree. In Too Deep said 333. Yeah, this is nasty, man. But we don't have to spend too much time on this because we got some other things that we can get into and give a little extra time to. So, man, shout out to Dak Prescott, man. I just want to say from man to man, salute, brother. Stand your ground. You know what I mean? You worked really, really hard. I ain't seen her take no snaps. I ain't seen her take no sacks. I ain't seen her throw no slant routes. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't seen her scramble for her life. I ain't seen her have to go shoulder to shoulder with them linebackers. Man, keep your bread,
Classic.
dog. More fish in the sea. More fish in the sea. Don't get took up north if you ain't got to. We seen too many take the L. It's nasty to see so many people take the L and then line up to take the same L. Nasty work.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Despicable work, man. So I'm glad that another one ain't biting the dust today. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. What you know, the men we up 1,000 right now. The men we up 1,000.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
And don't forget who he played for. Now that's a Cowboys player. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Caleb Williams would never. You feel me, chat? Caleb Williams would never, chat. You feel me? Let's move. All right. Nightcap. We gonna slide over to Nightcap, man, with Shannon and Ocho. I don't know if they be copywriting or not. I'm not even positive, man. So we just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna put them in the backdrop. Y'all just gonna look at me. But we gonna listen to this debate, man. Claressa Shields called in to talk to Ocho and Shannon about her feeling like she could beat Rolly Romero. Now I've heard her say she feel like she could beat Keith Thurman, and I'm on record saying I don't think that she could beat Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack, and I don't mean any disrespect. I told y'all my loyalty is to objectivity. I believe that, and this is just my thoughts. I could be wrong. We probably not gonna find out, right? But I believe Keith Thurman would sleep her shit inside of 3 rounds.
Classic.
That's a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying, ma'am? But yeah, we gonna get into this, man. We're gonna listen to Shay Shay and Claressa talk about this, and I'll be doing a live reaction to their conversation. And just chiming in here and there, man. We're gonna put them in the backdrop though, because I don't want no smoke with the copyrights. Let's do it.
We want to play the clip. We gonna set
months ago. But
okay.
Go ahead.
So y'all okay. He just released it. You taped it earlier.
It's been released too. I don't know why it's viral right now, but go ahead.
We're gonna play the clip that everybody is talking about. Can we roll that clip? Hold on.
That you believe you can.
I beat Rolly. He's a world champion. Rolly Romero. Listen, it's not about. I think
it's Rolly Romero, y'all. Just in case anybody want to look him up, who she's saying she feel like she could beat. He a 3-time world champion, I believe, but he is a current world champion right now at 147 pounds. And in his last fight, he beat Ryan Garcia. That's who she's speaking about.
Rolly is very unorthodox. He's very strong, right? But I'm way taller than him, way longer than him, and got better boxing skills.
So how about one of his punches, though?
Did you not hear what I said? It's hard for somebody smaller to hurt somebody that's bigger. I walk around at 185. He fights at 140. Or is it 47? It's
140.
See, already that's a false equivalency. And again, I'm being objective. Claressa compared her walk-around weight to his fight weight, right? So she said it's hard for somebody smaller to knock out somebody big or to hurt somebody bigger, right? And then she said, I walk around at 185. That is her day-to-day weight, right? Living her life, hit the gym, eat some food. That's her day-to-day life. That's not her making weight on the scale, right? I walk around at 185. He fights at 147, right? So he may very well be walking around at 168, 170, 165, depending on how disciplined he is. Most fighters stripping 15 to 20 pounds, and the undisciplined ones, sometimes they stripping 30, 40 pounds to make weight. So just to give y'all an idea, man. So she's not talking about somebody significantly smaller than her. That's a false equivalency. But let's continue.
41, 47.
But I'm just saying, though, like when you, and then like with his skill set, he can't be.
So that's where it came from. You said that you could be the 3-division world champion, lightweight, super lightweight, and welterweight. Take it away.
He just became welterweight. Who did he fight against for that 47 belt? I can't remember. Who he beat for that 47 belt? Was it Ryan Garcia?
Hold on. I just let me see. He's recognized as the champ.
If it wasn't Ryan, it was the older guy. It was the older guy, but it was the stoppage.
It's about the Mexican that really beat him, but they gave him the
they stopped the fight too fast.
I agree with that. The belt that Rolly got at 147, he was losing that fight, and he got a gift stoppage. I agree with that. I already did the disclaimer. We good, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah. That guy was beating him. I know the older guy. He's like 40-something years old, 46, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my thing, and this is why I'm so happy that. So I want you to know something. I've been sparring against boys and men for 20 years. That's 2 decades of boxing. I didn't say I'm gonna go in there and knock Rolly out. I didn't say I can overpower him. I said I can outbox him. I've outboxed plenty of men who are professional boxers inside the ring. Yeah, sparring is not a real fight of sparring, but boxing is not MMA sparring. MMA sparring is 60%, 70%. Most of the time up in sparring, especially sparring against a guy and he got his girlfriend in the gym, his wife in the gym, his kids in the gym, he not finna let no woman get off on him. I get off on men and piece them up and sparring respectfully with their women and with their kids there because I'm a very serious boxer. You cannot speak doubt into my skills and what I can do, Shannon. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that because you gotta really be in the gym.
Talk to me in the chat. Do y'all think Claressa Shields has a legitimate chance of beating Rolly Romero in a fight? I want to hear what y'all think about this, chat. I see y'all talking to me. I'm finna come to y'all in a second. I want y'all to really take in some of her side of why she feels logically that she has a real shot. You know what I'm saying? At beating Rolly Romero. But I want to know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
I sparred over 100 rounds for this fight against Franchon. Watched her. I sparred all men. I had 2 different sparring partners, 10 rounds twice a week. That's 20 rounds, 2 different men for, 8-10 weeks straight. I sparred over 100 rounds. These guys are pros. The sparring partner I had was 170 pounds. One was 173 pounds. I'm sparring against these guys to get ready for my world championship fight against Franchise, who's a decorated amateur, decorated pro. So you cannot tell. First of all, I know I can beat up Rolly. He knows that. He knows that, and it's not a thing of like I'm not. If we just comparing skill, just because somebody is stronger, don't mean that they can win in no fight. That's not how it works. I promise you, it's not.
But
it's not how it works. That's not how boxing works.
Claressa,
okay,
you do understand he is a 3-division champ. 3/4 of his fight has ended by KO, so he has dynamite. You've never, and it's hard for me to believe that if you spar Shakur and Keyshawn Davis and some of the people, they're going in there and sparring you as if they were getting ready to fight a Tank Davis or a Ryan Garcia. It's hard for me to believe that. I'm not saying that that's not true, but it's just hard for me to believe. And you do realize once you challenge a manhood, like you challenge Rolly, he's going to look to destroy you. He's going to look to hurt you, Claressa. I'm just being honest.
This is what happens in sparring. The same thing. I listen. Let me show you something, because I've been waiting for y'all to call today, because like, people thought I would be mad about what you said. Like, that's your opinion. Nothing is actually true until it's done. You know what I'm saying? Until it actually happens. Let me find this. Why is it not popping up?
Okay, she about to. I think she about to pull up some sparring footage and show it to them on her phone. I will try to display a little bit of that, but only real quick on some shit, because again, I don't know if Nightcap is copywritten. I know Club Shay Shay you pretty safe, but with Nightcap I'm not sure. Let's see. Man, Dak can have another one just like her or better. The model type comes plentiful for men in his position. True. My brother got okay. Hey, pay attention to him close. All my wrenches, pay attention to him close. All right, Passport Skull. Kobe spent $80 million to not get took up north. May he rest in peace. You have rest in power. Absolutely. In too deep. Actually, I'm a Cardinals fan, so we have beef standing back years if we're talking football. Hey man, you're gonna suffer in silence being a Cardinals fan, ain't you? Hey, what's going on with it? In too deep said Arthur's who? Lightweight boxer with a pro record of 6-1, 2 KOs. Who famously shared sparring footage of him dropping Claressa Shields. Yeah, she's about to address that. I don't know the dude, but you tell him, you're educating me on who that was, but I saw the footage when that came out of the man dropping her in sparring. It was pretty clean too, but she gonna talk about that in just a second. But yeah, thank you for the intel in too deep, because if I didn't know, that would have been very, very useful. Black Mona Lisa said, I think women should fight women and men should fight men in boxing. Agreed. Sonny said, what is her deal with wanting to box against a man? I respect her talent, but I don't know about that. She's staking her claim. We're going to listen to her. We're going to let her talk. Tiffany said, oh my God, she called in a while on vacay with her man for his birthday. She needs to stay off the internet streets. She be in all the internet streets. God damn. Sonny said exactly. Ted said Thurman sleeps her in 3. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Keith Thurman was crazy when she said that. Big salute, classic. What up, next level? What's going on with it? We just talking some boxing. Tiffany C said, so she definitely thinks she could whoop Pap ass then. Essentially, that's kind of what she's saying. Because if you think you could beat Rolly, you think you could beat Papoose. That's a great point. If she thinks she could beat Rolly, then she thinks she could beat up Papoose. You know what I'm saying? Because if she thinks Papoose could beat Rolly, she is over tweaking. She over tweaking. If she think Papoose could whoop Rolly, she beyond tweaking. Yeah, no. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, to say that you could whoop Rolly is definitely saying that you could whoop your man. Yep, that's a great point. I didn't even think about that. Tez Down said, I hate that she doesn't know this stuff by heart. No, she not. She pulling up some footage. That's what she's looking for. She's not looking for information right now. KMS said, ain't gonna hold you. I've seen a couple of women sleep some dudes. Yeah, it's all about when you see that though. What was the details, right? Was this a professional woman against a novice man, and they were similar in weight and size? Was this a smaller man who was novice against a professional woman who was larger? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, or are you talking about on some street fighting ish? Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? What's the details on that? 765, that dude. Nope. Yeah, Rolly sleeps her in 5. Yeah. Rolly putting pause on. In too deep in a fight, not at all. Nope. Sonny laughing. Passport Skull said, I mean, she has been sparring men since she started, but to really go 100% with a man for 10 to 12 rounds, I don't think she can do it. Respect to the GWOAT. Yeah, this is all due respect to her because ain't no female gonna beat her up. You know what I'm saying? In her world, in her arena, in her gender, you know what I'm saying? She don't have no issues. So we not even, yeah, it's all respect on regards to boxing against women, but we having the conversation she brought up for sure. We gonna have it objectively. Can't no woman beat no man. Yeah, I'm with you. Tiffany C said, I don't think she should even be challenging this man Rolly. First find a worthy female opponent at her level. Yeah, that's the issue. Ain't none. She running out of them. So she looking for a dude to fight, but Rolly not. Rolly ain't it. A world champion of any world champion around her weight is not it. You know what I'm saying? Any of the weakest world champion around her weight will sleep her shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. Sonny, I don't think sparring and an actual match is similar. Am I wrong? You're not wrong. Sparring can get very intense, but at the end of the day, bigger gloves and headgear do play somewhat of a role in it. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that's the major difference. Like bigger gloves and headgear matter. Like you talking about putting that grown man in some 10-ounce gloves, no headgear at all. You know what I'm saying? And then because she ain't no fight gonna happen where they go 10, 12 rounds and she don't get hit with shit. She gonna get hit with shit. She gonna take some shots to the body. She gonna take some shots to the head. Now she gonna talk about these things. We're gonna get more into it, but no, you're not wrong. Sparring in an actual fight is different. Equipment wise and just pace wise, strategy wise. You got more time to work, more time to break your person down, more time to deal with what's in front of you, more time to figure things out. And that's why it inevitably becomes more and more dangerous for her. She would probably tell you, I'm a smarter fighter, I'm more skilled. The longer it go, the more I'm gonna get his timing, the more I'm gonna get his tendencies, the less he gonna be able to hit me. That's what she gonna tell you. But I'm gonna tell you that's a grown-ass man, and he gonna figure it out. And when he land anything significant, you're gonna need a moment to recover from that. That's just what it is. It is what it is. You're gonna need a moment to get back right from that. KMS said, well, we do know ain't no woman beat her yet, but ain't no woman gonna beat her. In too deep. Yep. Vert activity. Let's see. Ted said, disclaimer, in a pro-am setting, classic sleeps her in 3. No cap. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not even interested in getting in the ring with no female. That's some smoke. That might be the only smoke I do. Classic. But I'm with you, Tez. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I'm gonna be real with you, bro. That's not like me, bro. I'm not interested in that. You know what I'm saying? It's too many dudes out here that be saying my name the wrong way for me to be bothering with putting on some gloves with a woman. In too deep. I could see if it was Layla Ali, because she's actually a knockout artist. Claressa never really knocked people out. Her knockout percentage is horrible. You talking about boxing? Rolly knocks fools out. Yeah, I don't think she's saying she's gonna knock him out though. She's saying she could beat him in boxing, which would mean staying behind her jab, moving, being defensively responsible, getting her work in, not letting him get his shit off. I'm just telling you sheer power. If he decided to match, because I don't think Claressa can keep him off her. What she punching with, I don't think she got enough on her shots to keep him off her. You know what I'm saying? So then what? When he started walking through that jab and just ripping to the body, you could block them shots and they still hurt. Y'all ever seen Rolly punch? I don't think y'all, man. Roxy said, if she thinks her bark is as big as her bite, then we will see. But I'm not counting on it. Definitely not with a man. Yeah. I don't. Let's listen to more.
Hold on, give me a second. I just had it up here.
I'm on the page. I'm gonna try to show y'all some of this.
I mean, but see, the thing is, Claressa, I think the thing is that our opinion. I might look. There might be an actor that's phenomenal, but I might not like him in movies. There might be an actress that's phenomenal. She's won Academy Awards, but I might not like her in movie. That doesn't mean she's not a great actor or actress. I think you took what I said.
I want you to understand that I don't take that what you saying as like a diss to me, because I know I'm the greatest woman of all time, the best female fighter right now. Like, I understand that. But what I'm trying to tell you is this is a sport, and sport has no gender. You understand? Sport is about hard work. Well, I mean, sport is equal, man. If listen, you can have a twin brother and a twin sister, right? They go in the gym and they work out every single day together. They got the same coach. I can guarantee you, if the boy slack and the girl works harder, the boy play around, I can guarantee you the girl is gonna be a better fighter. And I can say that because I've lived through that. I've been in the gym with guys who were in the gym since they were 6. I started when I was 11. Within 6 months, I was sparring against a guy that was there 4 years already practicing and sparring. 2 months in the gym. He wanted to slack off and play around. I kicked his ass, and I was the best in my gym till I was probably about like 15. I didn't get my ass whooped in the gym by a man till I was 16 years old.
Classic.
And that's like where I'm like, dang, this guy really got off on me. Like, every day not going to be a good day in the gym. But when I was in the gym sparring against grown men since I was 15, 14 years old. Grown men who 26, 28, 30 years old. And you have to remember, like you said, oh, you challenge a man's manhood. You got to know, when I'm back then, we in the gym, we all working hard, we all sweating. And when it comes to sparring, you hit somebody in their face, you buckle them, you hit them in the stomach, they are going to hit you back. Being born in Flint, Michigan. You born in Flint, Michigan? Mm-hmm. Did you watch the biopic, The Fire Inside? Yes. I just got to know. Did you watch? So you know that I've literally lived this. I've sparred men my entire career. Mm-hmm. And I just want to, everybody like to cut their sparring in half and show you certain stuff.
Okay,
this is
here
back
you go.
in 2023.
Here you go, chat.
This is just a full round. I don't even show this stuff. As you can see, I'm the one in the white and black. Did you see that? I don't know if it's good enough for y'all.
Y'all see the work?
This dude is punching. This dude 175 pounds punching with all types. I think it's like round 3 or 2.
Listen.
He came out there firing. As you can see, I can stand my ground. He's throwing punches. I got great defense.
Listen.
Great jab.
Listen.
He's trying to come.
Hold on. I know the point she's trying to make. No, listen. Was y'all able to see that, chat? That ain't it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, he said copyrighted video. I'm not sure. So I just want to play it safe because I don't know. And I don't want to waste this work today. You feel me? So we just gonna play it safe. But was y'all able to see that? Was y'all able to see some of the work in there? Her sparring partner now, she finna say that he's a pro fighter. Just because I want y'all to know something. Boxing is not like the NBA. Boxing is not like the NFL. You don't have to make it to the pros. In boxing, your ass sign up to be a pro.
Classic.
In boxing, you just register to be a pro.
I'm only gonna do this once.
You feel me? So you could be ass. I'm talking about completely garbage. I'm talking about horrible and be a licensed pro boxer.
Classic.
Ain't no prerequisite on like, oh, you gotta win at least 5 amateur fights or none of that. Ain't no barrier to entry. You know what I'm saying? You could just pick up and be a pro fighter for the most part. You feel me? So when you got to be careful when people be like, yeah, I was in there with a pro, but was he trash? Because it's some amateurs, decorated amateurs that'll put unlimited hands on people that have been pro for years. Unlimited hands.
I'm only gonna do this once.
So it ain't, I don't want y'all to get confused with all, because she gonna say, oh yeah, that's a pro fighter I'm in there with. Listen, I'm looking at the work on film. Buddy his movement, he's stiff as hell. That's some stiff work. Listen, his movement stiff. He got stiff. No, listen, he can catch wreck. Ain't no fluidity to what he got going on. I'm gonna just play a little. I don't want no trouble. Look,
I hit him with some shots. He tried to come back, moving my head. I'm gonna let you watch the whole round. Just enjoy the 2 minutes.
But Claressa, you do understand
he not trying.
Amateurs is different than pros. There have been guys that
No. Listen, that ain't it. It ain't. And listen, Claressa the GWOAT. You feel me? But showing that footage ain't giving me no extra confidence with her in there with Rolly.
Classic.
That ain't do nothing for her argument with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you. I think Claressa is an amazing person, and I care about her health. I don't even want her to bother with that. Cause and Rolly already said he wouldn't even do it. You know what I'm saying? He said he wouldn't even do something like that. But let's talk about this, bro. It's emasculating. you know, people like, oh, why are people up in arms about? It's emasculating, especially if I'm Rolly. Now, lucky for her, Rolly don't have a big ego, or he doesn't appear to have a big ego. Rolly's kind of an eclectic, modest, kind of, you know, just a different type of dude, right? He don't got no real big ego or whatever. But you know, for you know, why me? All these people out here fighting, all these boxers out here fighting. Why are you saying you feel like you can whoop me? Why me? Out of all the people that's fighting, why me? If I'm Keith Thurman, why me? She said Keith Thurman, Rolly, like certain people. Why me? You feel me? I wouldn't like that if I was him. Now Rolly ain't tripping, but you get what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that's like, hey, that like, and that be the thing with society. It's like even the women, because Claressa been more so than anything in the past, you probably say probably five years or so. She really been trying to walk more gracefully in her femininity. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. And I commend her for it. But even still with that, it's always some shit today where like women got to press up against the line of equality or competition with a man. Just stay in a woman place. What's wrong with that? Just you the best girl of all the girls. Be the best girl of all the girls. Leave all that man shit alone that's going on with the men and shit. Like I don't even get why. Like why keep pressing? Why you see what I'm saying? And if you say you feel like you could whoop like certain men pro fighters, keep all names off of it. Just have your opinion, throw it up in the air. You know what I'm saying? Let it land where it land. And if any hit dogs holler, you know what I'm saying? Let them holler. You feel me? But like, it's always some shit these days. And I'm taking it off Claressa a little bit, but just like even the women who trying to be in their soft era or bask in their femininity or moving that, they still just kind of hard and shit. You feel me? Like, ain't no woman I'm dealing with that feel like she could put paws on no dude. She like, I'm a girl.
I'm only gonna do this once.
You feel me? She ain't, yeah. What you and I get it. Claressa a different, she's been fighting since she was a child, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, she's a different type of lady, but like leave that shit, like the whole thing, just leave it alone. Like, what we doing, G? Like this shit didn't used to be a thing, bro. Marion Jones wasn't trying to race Michael Johnson, bro. She wasn't like, yeah, I think I could get with Jesse Owens in his prime. Come on, man. Like let the men be men.
Classic.
Like when that stop being a thing, folks. Like that shit is it's lightweight, like annoying. You feel me? Like it don't hurt my ego, my pride, or none of that. But it's like, just be like, it damn near take some steam off what you already got going on. You are the literally hands down undebatable best woman fighter to ever box at all in the world, period. It's not even debatable. People be bringing up Layla Ali. I'll be chuckling, folks. It ain't, what up, Jay? You know what I'm saying? They bring up Layla Ali. I'll be chuckling. It damn near take some steam off your own fire, bringing up fighting dudes and shit. Like, leave that shit. Come on, G, because if we was men and we did it, it'd be weird, right? Like, what if Kobe was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm the greatest man, rest in power, Kobe. What if Kobe was like, yeah, I think I'm the greatest male basketball player of all time, you know what I'm saying? But shoot, if I was in the WNBA, I would have averaged 100. We'd be like, fuck is you talking about? Like, we don't stop to compare ourselves to women at every turn and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. But let's let her continue cooking though.
Some guys that the amateur, they weren't very good, but in the pros of the different level, because in the amateur of the point system and the others in the pros they're trying to get you up out of there. Those are amateurs. Rolly is a world champion, a 3-division world champ.
This is the professional fighter. My last guys I sparred were professional fighters. I've been inside the ring and sparred with Shakur. I'll spar Keyshawn Davis. I'll spar Anthony DeRick.
But keep it a stack though. Even though you in there working, bro, I know, bro. I spar too. All sparring ain't the same. Keyshawn Davis wasn't in the ring, even with the 16-ounce gloves on. Merch it, bro. If I had to put a bet on the parlay, over under, bro, I'm taking the under. Keyshawn Davis wasn't in the ring with her, even with the 16s on and the headgear. He wasn't in there throwing 100, folks. He wasn't in there punching on shit. They was in that motherfucker getting work, but he wasn't in there really sitting and turning over on shit. He absolutely was not. Merch.
Classic.
Like, we gotta stop. Keyshawn sit on a shot and sparring with her, G, that shit over with.
I'm only gonna do this once.
He turned on some shit. Boy, it's lights. It's lights, and it might not be one shot, but that first one, boom, woozy shit. If he don't get off the gas, let's say a man get in there and get ruthless with her. Keyshawn, Shakur, let's say they get in there and get ruthless with her. Nah, I'm treating you like one of my opponents. I'm in training camp. You shouldn't have showed up to camp today. And they get in there and get ruthless with it, G. They clip her with some shit on the chin, G. Them legs going funny. We seen women drop her. I'm not even trying to diminish Claressa, but she brought this conversation up, so I'm gonna hold it objectively. We seen you get dropped by females. So he sit on a shot, hit that chin, the legs gonna get funny. Even if you don't go down straight away, the legs gonna get funny. Let's say he don't get off the gas. He body, come back upstairs. Gee, that shit over, folks. It's over. Classic. It's over. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing about, the defense, and I don't want to hear it, folks. Men have to quit saying that certain women are men. Quit speaking that over them. I never called a woman a man, but I feel you. Did somebody say that in the chat? I never called a woman. I never called her a man. I actually just commended her for walking more in her femininity. You late though, but man, appreciate you joining the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Jordan says Shields can't handle the accolades that she's earned, and that's especially disappointing. Expound on that for me, Jay. Ye said I don't think she understands how strong Ka really is. That's trying to take your head off. Yeah, I don't think she do either. Classic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think she do. Like, you know what I mean? Like. We punching, and I think she like, yeah, man gonna hit you. And listen, G, listen. You can good, especially when you fighting pros. They more inclined to know how to pull punches. If she think Anthony Durrell was in there putting 100% mustard on that, you crazy. And that nigga did some little ketchup, probably a little relish. Classic. G. Like we gotta stop. Even with the footage that she just showed us, dude wasn't in there on beast mode. He wasn't in there gorilla walking.
I'm only gonna do this once.
He wasn't, G. The footage she just showed us that I just showed a clip of, Buddy wasn't in there on walk down mode. So like I think it's just a level of delusion that people get to operating in, folks. You know what I'm saying? It's a level of delusion. Do I think she on some boxing shit? Do I think she'll put pause on a lot of, you know what I'm saying, dudes? Yes. A 10-ounce gloves, no headgear, with a world champion from 140 and up. Pick anybody. Lewis Crocker. Pick anybody, G. Anybody, G. And it's over with. It's a wrap, fam. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Ricky! It's my POV. And we'll never find out. It's my job, man. I'm a content creator. It's just my opinion. It's silly and unproductive to feel like you, Shields, need to compare yourself to all of these other fighters, especially men. Just live in your own greatness. Absolutely. I think it's self-diminishing. Absolutely. Ted said, at OMG, shut your at OMG, shut your bitch ass up. If they talking like it and they acting like it, they may be women, but they are not ladies. Fair play is fair play. Walk down. Leave it to Tez, man. Hey, I get it, Tez. He touched the nerve.
Sometimes you just gotta crash on that.
But yeah, man, we're gonna get off of this one, man. I'm taking the under on 6 rounds with Claressa and Rolly. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna get ugly quick. You feel me? Hypothetically speaking, we will never find out, and that's a good thing. That's an amazing thing, actually. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Classic. But I will say this. I'm gonna go back to that statement. I forgot who made that statement, but for her saying she feel like she could whoop Rolly, she definitely saying she feel like she could whoop Pap. Y'all let that sink in. It's true, because Rolly will beat the shit out of Pap, and I'm betting the under on 2 rounds on that one. So, yeah. So you know, it's all emasculating, and like I'm with Jordan. It's disappointing. Classic. Yeah, it's disappointing. Hey, question: was Ryan Garcia really crazy, y'all? I don't even like Ryan Garcia. I'm gonna keep it all the way stacked with you. I don't like him at all. Whatsoever. All the Ryan people that's gonna show up in here when I start saying his name. Was he really crazy though? I'm objective. I told you my loyalty is to objectivity. You know what I'm saying? Ryan, when he was on them PEDs, allegedly, right? He tested positive, but we still gonna say allegedly just to stay all the way righteous. But when he was allegedly on them PEDs, them peds, you feel me? He was raging a lot in his interviews leading up to that Devin Haney fight. And a lot of what he was saying was talking about, the youngins, and they tied me down, and they made me watch them do stuff to the youngins, and like, you know, all these, I'm trying to use code words, I don't want to flag nothing, right? But he said a lot of wild stuff about conspiracies, right? But now since the Steen docs have dropped, right? You follow me, since the Steen docs have dropped, you feel me? And we find out they was over there, you know, edibly consuming the littles, you feel me? And we found out they was drinking the red wine of the littles, and we found out they was over there taking what they wanted from the littles. I want to know, do y'all still think Ryan Garcia was outside his brain when he was saying that they made him watch what they made him watch, and that he seen what they saw? Because we do know that there was a location on this planet Earth where the things that he was talking about, we now know, since the Steen docs have dropped, we now know that there's a place on this planet where what he was talking about was occurring. Now, does that mean he wasn't on peds? Does that mean there wasn't a conspiracy to end Devin Haney's career that night? All allegedly. Does that mean that, you know, he didn't intentionally blow the weight? More than two things can be true. But I'm talking about the conspiracy theories. Was he really crazy? Let's talk about it.
Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. They held me down. They made me watch little kids get. I don't give a fuck anymore. They fucking took me to the fucking woods, bro, and they fucking tied. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down, and they made me fucking watch, dog. I absolutely don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck, bro. I was 2 years old. Yes, I fucking lost it. They're little kids.
Because they want to take us all, so let's go. Come on, he doesn't want to take us.
Come on, fuck this guy, dude. Bro, fuck this dude, dude.
Was he crazy? Yeah, I don't even like this guy. I don't like this guy. But it hit me over the head the other day, and I was like, was he crazy? Was he tweaking? I don't think folks was tweaking. I don't think folks was tweaking, allegedly. All for content creation purposes, entertainment. I don't think he was tweaking. Because we now know what he's talking about is real. We have evidence and we have proof. What he did to Devin, wrong. You're gonna pay for that. Gonna pay for that. That whole, because I think it was bigger than Ryan. That conspiracy to stop that independent movement and the way Devin been grooving through the way, showing people a different way to do business in boxing. I think they was trying to put a stop to that night. Think it was bigger than Ryan. Think Ryan was a vessel. But he played in. He played on it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Does that make it right? Am I absolving him of that? No. He gonna pay for that.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
He gonna pay for that. But in regards to the conspiracies, bro, I don't know how off he was. You understand? He said, and he didn't say they didn't do nothing to him. He said they did something to him too.
Who? Bro, you know the higher elites, bro. You already know who they are, bro.
You know the path you're going down is dangerous, my friend.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a.
All right, so Ryan is on this Twitter space or this X space with Andrew Tate and is talking about these things that he allegedly saw in the woods. He said that he was tied down. He was forced to watch kids get blank
type shit
for these rituals.
Type shit.
He says he has proof of it. I haven't seen any proof on the internet of it.
We got proof now. Not of his story, but of his story. You understand me? We got proof now, chat. Huh? Oh, yeah, he gonna pay for that. Hey, he said, they said, they, who is they? Who is they? Let's talk about it. We here. Let's talk about it. Ye said, how he go unscathed though? He didn't. He said they did something to him. I gotta play it. I don't want to play it back. He said they did something to him. Yeah, he didn't absolve himself. He said, you know how they get when people leak not true conspiracies. Yeah, hey, look, was he crazy? Yeah, Jay said, hold on. Oh shit. Okay. Shorty insecure, that's all it is to it. Yeah, I'm with you on Claressa. Tears down. Nah, he wasn't crazy. It's antics, my brother. Antics and virality for viewing. You think it was antics? Dog, we know what he was saying that he saw allegedly. We know now that this place exists. Was he crazy? Jordan said Ryan plays crazy, but he's not crazy. Definitely not intellectually sound, though. Buddy borderline dumb. Listen, he playing a dangerous game to be playing a game. You feel me? In Too Deep said he did say stuff is about to come out, so I don't know if he was crazy, but it was interesting. Listen, bruh. Hey, y'all, are we gonna act like we not hearing what? Dog, folks might have been telling the whole truth, dog.
Oh, nigga, you know what's up. We kept the file.
The clip you see above is from Alex Jones. He did an expose of this, like, I think a few decades ago, which I highlighted in my last video. But Andrew Tate is saying something very interesting. And Andrew Tate, you know, highly, like, super famous figure, highly controversial figure. And just for the things that he said in the past, but a guy who has clearly had a target on his back, especially from the mainstream media over the past handful of months, at the very least, is telling Ryan, you're going down a dangerous path. Like, is he going down a dangerous path because he's making this stuff up, or is he going down a dangerous path because he's exposing something that other people, these elites, don't want him to expose? Let's keep watching.
Fuck, they can't touch me. I'm with God.
I care about you a lot, and I can assure you from my own personal experience that they can touch you. Well, bro, my door gets kicked in if I say what I'm thinking. You know there's going to be people who believe you're just saying this because you've, I don't know, had a mental breakdown or taken drugs and you're repeating some of the things you said on the internet.
He did say, I am a god, which later he says he believes in Jesus, which he might. But if you're claiming that you're a god, you, I don't know what Bible you're reading, because there's only one God. But anywho, yeah, he like,
man, listen, forget all that what y'all talking about. That's a debate. Hold on, look, bruh. I think the only thing that kept folks safe is us thinking he crazy. If we all bought it, would Ryan still be here? If we all took what he said serious, because this was way before them docs dropped. Now the docs is out. You see what I'm saying? If we would have believed him, would he still be here? You start reaching too many people with the right information, we know what they're going to do you now. Y'all don't want to have this, y'all uncomfortable. Y'all feel like they're going to get y'all VPN. Y'all scared. Bruh, are y'all not hearing this shit? Wake up! Bruh. He said not crazy at all. He wants to be seen because of what they've done. In Too Deep. I like to be honest, but I don't like them guys because I know stuff that I shouldn't know. Don't say, hey, listen, if you worry about your safety, don't say too much. Ye said Earth waking up, hitting the fan. Hey, everything must be in plain sight. So using certain situations to make someone look crazy is something that happens quite often. Hey, you guys ever heard of Kanye West? You know what I'm saying? Listen, bruh. The truth is stranger than fiction, chat. I don't care how many people. I don't see some live streams, bro. Like my dog Ted said, some live streams, bro. I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about. Everything ain't about clicks, views, likes, all that. Man, look, bro. Is we not paying attention? This shit hit me like a ton of bricks the other day. I was just thinking. And then I thought about back when, you know, the whole thing, because they was talking about Devin and Ryan ducking Devin again. He ducking it. He don't want no wreck. He ducking it. He ducking that wreck. So it's going to be Xander Zayas or Rolly. Ryan don't want no wreck. He don't want it. So look, because he know what he done and he know he going to have to do it clean this time. But understand that I was thinking about, my mind was on it. And then I'm thinking about all the wild shit he was saying leading up to the fight. And then I thought about the docs that dropped. And I'm like, hold on, bro. I'm like, bro ain't... Listen, everything he said, this shit is in alignment, fam. I got chill bumps right now talking about it. I know I'm not tweaking, fam. When I be hearing the truth, the only thing that make me question the reality that I know is talking to the public. because so many other people are programmed, they'll make you question the shit. But I got the glasses on, and like Dick Gregory said, once you put them on, you can't take them off, G. I'm wide awake, folk. Ryan wasn't tweaking, folk. Allegedly. He wasn't tweaking, folk. And if y'all, listen, nobody in this chat, I see Tez like, nah, he wasn't crazy, bro. We looking at it now. In real time. He said it back then. The documents have dropped to show that what he was talking about back then actually been happening. So how was he crazy? I don't even like dude. He, bruh.
It sounds erratic. It sounds like the amount he's cursing, it's like he's in this hyperventilated state, right? Hyper emotional state. Yeah. Andrew, calm and collected, is saying, if I were to say what I'm thinking right now, I would have my door kicked in. And he probably wouldn't be lying because he's had his door kicked in multiple times in the past year or so.
You've, I don't know, had a mental breakdown or taken drugs and you're repeating some of the things you said on the internet.
Of course they're going to want that. And I have all the information possible. The right time I'm going to release all of it. But they're already calling me to tell me to stop. I don't give a fuck, dude. They can't stop me because they listen to the devil. I listen to God. God gave me authority. It's over for everybody, bro.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to expose everybody.
Brian, to be honest with you, I believe that she's got your best interest at heart.
Okay, I get that, and I don't care.
So I think it's like his girlfriend or his friend in the background who's like, you got to chill out with this. And he's like, no, I'm exposing this.
I'm trying to really stop every fucking devil worshiping bitch.
Insane. Wow. Well, that was.
All right, so look, shout out to this channel. Let me give him some love. Cap Chatfield, 1.41 million subscribers. Make sure y'all run it up even farther for Cap Chatfield. Thank you for having the great content.
Intense.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you for having the great content for us to work off of today. I don't know if this gentleman does copyrights, but I hope he doesn't. His content is great, and I would love to use more of it. Shout out to Cap, man. Y'all go subscribe to Cap if y'all like the way he breaking down information, the conspiracies, and the things like that. But Sonny said, I mean, Prince, Michael Jackson, and many others are also examples too. Listen, man, they will bruh, the way these people will play in y'all faces is unreal to me. Let's do chat Q&A. Anybody got questions, topics, anything y'all want to talk to me about, drop it in the chat right now. We'll do a little chat Q&A. I have about 15 minutes to spare today. So, you know, we run a hella on schedule. We had a great show today. We had 3 solid segments. Ryan, this topic right here, though, I got to get off of it because it'll be a situation where I start putting myself in a certain level of danger, right? The people that know can't really like all the way be talking how they want to talk because they know y'all not gonna come with them. So you doing all this whistleblowing and exposing and putting yourself at risk for nothing. Because the people it ain't like they gonna come with you. So say something for what? That's how I'm feeling right now. It's damn near frustrating. It is. It's frustrating. Cause say something for what? What y'all gonna do? We gonna mount up? No. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But was Ryan Garcia really crazy? For everybody to catch this on the rewatch, dive in the comments. Let's have a deeper conversation about it. Hit the like button and hit subscribe, man. Let's move. But, yeah. Talk to me. Tiffany said, I missed it. What Ryan Garcia say? Oh, so a couple years ago, before the Devin Haney fight, Ryan Garcia was saying a whole lot of things in the build up to the fight in his interviews in regards to Bohemian Grove being a real place, him being abducted, so to speak, or kidnapped or tied down in the woods by certain elite people and things of that nature. A lot of conspiracy theory type things talking about, you know, things that they were doing to the youngins and things of that nature, right? And made him watch these things and even did some things to him. These are the things he was talking about. And this was years before the documents, the Steam docs that are out now. This was years before those docs came out to show that things like this that he was saying aren't far-fetched and indeed are very much real. And so we're revisiting with the timeline. He said this way before, Now we have proof. Was he really crazy? So Ye said niggas ain't trying to get in the trenches. No, not at all. Not at all, man. Let's go ahead and play a little bit of music, man. Like I said, I got a couple minutes for chat Q&A. Anybody want to talk to me about anything? I'm gonna drop the link too real quick. I said I got 15 minutes for y'all. Let's do it. I'm gonna drop the link real quick. There go the link for anybody that want to come up and holler at me. But if you don't want to come up and holler at me, just drop your question in the chat for chat Q&A. Let me play a little music, man. We're gonna wait for something to fall through. I got 15 minutes for y'all, man. Chat. I'm here for y'all today, man.
The Chicago nigga.
Let's get it, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Classic Codes Sports. Make sure y'all go over there. Let's do it.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. But watching my story all winter. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't call? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Put that on my soul. Oh no. They ain't hungry no more when it's time to eat crow. Or farming, I'm enhancing my glow. Ain't gon' argue with you about what I know. Photo album, all I'm seeing is ghosts. Had to remodel from pillar to post. Said what I said, I ain't come here to argue. You said congratulations, should've said sorry. Got it, now you wanna be part of the party. Your access denied, I'm sorry, not sorry. When I needed air, niggas wouldn't have farted. Now they pulling up and thinking we solid. Now I'm on the phone talking $1 million topics. Up early, Zoom call out to Abu Dhabi. Don't answer my phone if it's gonna be about gossip. I don't really care, everybody got problems. That's why I be sharing my woes, letting y'all know it's okay, you can come up from the bottom. Whoa, scraping, scratching, clawing. Before I start running, I started with crawling. Before I got balance, I started with balling. Started with broke before ever was balling. Started with hope before ever rewarded. They ain't show up till I became important. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing, man? Seen them hard times couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Been watching my story all winter. Classic.
We got a question for chat Q&A. Shout out to N2Deep. He said, so when did you turn to start doing content creation versus just doing rapping? I tore my knee. March 21st of last year. So I'm getting real close to my 1 year anniversary of when I tore my knee. I tore my patella tendon in my knee. For anybody who know anything about tendon tears, much harder, rigorous, and longer recovery than ligament tears. So I tore my patella completely, actually. My kneecap was up in my thigh. And so I couldn't walk for like, on my own, like 4 months, maybe a little longer, give or take. But I cut down my recovery time pretty good, though. I went through physical therapy like a dog. But yeah, to answer your question, I started doing content creation on some full-time shit. I was already interested in it. I was already thinking about it, but I ramped it up and went full-time with it once I got hurt because I couldn't do nothing. I had all day, every day to do something with myself. And so if y'all go back to my content from no cap. So if y'all actually go look at my video, not you in too deep, but in general, all y'all go look at my video on my life-changing injury. It's on my channel, my life-changing injury. I believe it's under my code language playlist, if I'm not mistaken. But just search in my channel, look for my life-changing injury. Y'all will see my whole story on how I was able to start doing content full time. I got hurt, so I was forced to sit down. And I looked at it as an opportunity. Anybody who know me and talk to me, yay in the chat. He was actually present when I got hurt. We was playing basketball. He was present. And I got hurt, and I just was the whole time. I just was like, I'm gonna use the time. Like I'm being slowed down for a reason. I'm being sat down for a reason. So I got to figure out what that is. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it came to be. And this is what it's been ever since. And then my music career already is like, that's a whole, you know what I mean? Like all this stuff on my page though In Too Deep know all this shit already, though, for real. He asking so I could tell y'all. He said, you already know I know the answer to this. I just wanted to start a conversation. Yeah, you already know this shit already. It's all on my page, though. I got a whole interview series on my page. All y'all got to do is just go to my, like, I'm not hiding. That's why I be saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not hard to find. I'm not hard to verify. I'm not hard to check out. Like, all these people be having, like, these YouTube wars. And, like, they have, like, I guess going to war on YouTube means we have an embarrassment contest. And we start digging up stuff about each other's personal lives to make having a regular human life look like a bad thing and shit. Like, that's what the game is and all that shit. Like, for me, I have never been hiding. I don't have no private pages, no nothing. I'm a person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I don't like what you know what I'm saying, like what you gonna say that I haven't said. I've been me since I pulled up through this motherfucker. It's certain shit about my life I ain't gonna tell y'all, but most of the pertinent information my chat got, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I got a whole 2 different 3 or 4 part interview series on my channel, hours of just me telling y'all about my upbringing, where I'm from, what suburb I moved to. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit is available. I don't, you know, I'm not hiding, yo. I'm a person. Like, it's so crazy how people get shamed all the time for being people. Like, it needs to be like, yeah, like somebody get into it. Like, okay, say there's a content creator that is a janitor, right? But they're a content creator too. Let's say they monetize, but they a janitor, right? And they get into a YouTube beef with somebody. Somebody will pull a surveillance photo that they dug up or paid somebody for of them, like, cleaning elementary school overnight or some shit, being a janitor, right? And they be like, look at this nigga's a janitor. And then people will jump in the chat like, oh, he's a janitor. Like, and I'm just like, oh, folks got a job, you're a hardworking man, and he doing content. That's what's up. Like, how you, like, y'all be shaming people for being people and shit. Like, y'all, like, me personally, I love a good janitor. You feel me? I love a good janitor. If anybody's ever worked in an office, anybody's ever worked in a facility where they work long hours and may have to use the facilities a couple times a day for their human relief, nothing like a clean ass bathroom. Classic. Yeah, you know, but on YouTube, you'll get shamed for having a job. You feel me? So I don't know what this world is, but I don't live in it. And on top of that, look, Ted said ain't hard to find. Nope, or get a hold of. You know what I'm saying? Ain't running, ain't ducking, ain't, you know, like we regular. But yeah, man. It's an interesting world, it's an interesting space. You know what I mean? A lot of things that get weaponized against people. I don't see those things as I see those things as rubber bullets. You know what I'm saying? That's not penetrating shit. Like what you be talking about for real. You know what I'm saying? I think primitively, you know what I'm saying? So everything for me is gonna go all the way back to nature. So like with YouTube battles, for example, thank you for In Too Deep for just giving me a space to start streaming consciousness. If y'all got questions or whatever, ask y'all questions. Just chat Q&A time. I dropped the link already too. But like for me, I don't everything go back to like nature for me. So if I get into a YouTube beef with a guy and this guy feels the need to start, you know, find something out about my brother or find something out about what, and just start like, you know, attacking people around me or my loved ones or this, that, and the third, I'm gonna just ask them, hey man, listen, brother, if you have a problem with me and I have a problem with you and talking isn't gonna resolve the issue, is there somewhere we can meet and engage in some level of mutual combat with proper equipment on? You know what I'm saying? Is there somewhere we can settle this like gentlemen? Let us make the score. Classic. I don't care to monetize and bicker with you grown ass men. I think that I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of that shit be having to do with like the people who keep that shit up, not the people who engage. Let me be clear. But the people who keep the YouTube beef and the bickering from man to man and all that shit, the people who keep that up are the most talentless people. I understand people engaging in it because a lot of times your name is all you have. And if your name is under attack, then I'm never gonna judge you for, you know, protecting your good name. Classic. But for the people who perpetuate the shit, it's because they're talentless. If you got a dope show that you need to run tomorrow, why would you cancel your dope show that you need to run to talk about another dude for 2-3 hours? Why would you do that? You don't have a dope show that you need to run. You don't have shit to cancel. This just gave you something to talk about. You're not a real content creator. You're not creative. Classic. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it be a lot of. You know what I'm saying? And I had asked yesterday, No Middleman was live. Great stream last night. Great stream this morning by the Tez Down. Make sure y'all go catch the replay at the Tez Down of the stream this morning that he did. Great stream. And No Middleman last night. If y'all missed that at Souls of Thought channel, go tap into No Middleman. Great stream last night by them as well. But on No Middleman, I had asked, I said, hey, with all this YouTube bickering and beef that's going on with people, I said, why don't you think anybody has overtly tried it with anybody from the Raw Society Coalition? You know what I'm saying? And I think it's because, you know, for me, it ain't gonna stay on YouTube, and I'm not gonna go to jail either. I'm gonna make a request. Hey, brother, are you willing to oblige me in 3 rounds with the 16s on? You know what I'm saying? And then he gonna have to say yes or no. Fuck going live and talking about my kids and talking about you get what I'm saying? All this shit, talking about the car drive, talking about fuck all that. You got a problem with me. Where can we go settle this like gentlemen? And then I'm gonna make you say yes or no. And when your ass decline, all million of your subs or whatever subs we got between the two of us, we all mutually understand. Use a hoe.
Classic.
Problem solved. And then if you say yes, we gonna see who the best.
I'm only gonna do this once.
But that shit not gonna stay on YouTube. I'm not finna be bickering with no boys. We got the same meat, so we gonna have to drop nuts. We gotta get scrapping. It ain't no other. What we talking about? What are we talking about? Yeah, I don't. What for? What? What? Yo, you don't like something I said? Okay, well, come tell me a lick or something. Yeah, let's do it. Ain't no. Yeah, don't. That's one thing about me, man. And the Tez is the same way. Maybe it's got something to do with where we from and how we is and shit like that. But some people, you know what I'm saying? We train in a lot of different ways. Shout out to the military brothers too. It's a lot of men that walk around this earth that have habits that keep them prepared for chaos. You understand? And these men exercise restraint on the day-to-day. Every day it's getting harder and harder trying to keep these gators down.
Classic.
When you realize you dealing with that type of man, leave him alone, folks. Leave him alone. You feel me? And men be knowing who to pick with. Men know who to pick with. And I think that's why they be leaving certain people alone.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Yeah, I really do. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's see. Can't wait for someone to beef with you because it's gonna be a sight to see. They not. Because I don't even warrant that shit. I actually got a real show. Like I have real. Like I really feel like I make content. You feel me? Even from reactions to question of the days to putting the panels together to coming up and curating the topics and pushing conversations forward. Even when it's time to moderate, I really truly believe I'm a talented content creator. I'm a talented producer in this shit. I really
Classic.
do. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't. I don't need like that beef and shit. Beef with people who don't got nothing. I got something to talk about tomorrow and the day after and the day after. I have something to bring to y'all. So why would I get up here and waste my time bickering with some dude about some shit that he feel? I don't care about your feelings, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Classic.
I didn't wake up. Yeah, I don't wake up with no boys on my mind. I don't wake up thinking about no dudes.
Classic.
Yeah, that's weird behavior. Yeah, In Too Deep said sounds like a dweeb to me. Yeah, by definition. Tez Down said I'm not canceling my show for no drama. Yeah, In Too Deep said, oh yes, and we need to put that on the TV. We need to make some money off of it. Make it a spectacle. Oh, you talking about for scrapping? Absolutely. Yeah, it ain't gonna be for free. It ain't gonna be for free. We gotta call Aiden Ross. Let's put it together. And Chad OchoCinco, I need that. Chad OchoCinco or Blueface. Let me get one of them. Y'all put the word out. I need
Classic.
that. Let's do some content creator shit. Blueface be making himself readily available. I don't want to spar for free. Let's get in these training camps and get a bag together, bro. Yeah, I need that. Blueface got a real good jab. He's southpaw like me. We go lefty for lefty and see how that shit play out. I think he's a little bit taller than me. Probably got a little reach on me. Yeah, that'll be a tough test. He really be training, bro. Bro sparred Keyshawn Davis. He sparred Floyd. I ain't sparred nobody on either one of their levels. So technically he should be the favorite, right? Let me see.
Classic.
Y'all put that together. Clip it. In Too Deep. That Chad OchoCinco work, I need that. Le'Veon Bell, I need that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get this bread. I ain't talking about meeting in the gym doing that for free. Y'all boys got names. Let's put that together. Y'all know some business folks. Well, these motherfuckers, they work. I'm trying to see something. In Too Deep. I'm by far the best new streamer on YouTube. I'm not even trying to glaze. Hey, talk your shit. I subscribe to you. Tears down. I wish I had 9 hours a day to just make content. It would be over. It's coming soon, Tears. Keep cooking. In Too Deep. Sounds like we're cutting up some stuff, putting something together. No, I've been thinking about it. I said it already. I gave y'all my hit list. I got content creators. I need that. Yeah. I'm in the gym. I'm getting right. I'm almost back all the way to it. I'm sparring. Yeah. Put it together. I need that. What up, Classic? What up? Bam, what's going on? In Too Deep said I meant you, not me. Oh, okay. Tenfold. But yeah, man. All right, that's the 15 minutes on chat Q&A, man. Great little stream of consciousness there at the end. For sure. Appreciate In Too Deep for dropping in with the question. Let me get this up for y'all. Let me see. All right, y'all know what time it is. Go ahead, screenshot the screen right now. Take a screenshot of the screen so you can tap in with the whole Raw Society Coalition. You got the group page, the Raw Society Coalition. Then you have my page, the Classic Codes. Also running right now is Classic Code Sports. Make sure you subscribe to both, all right? You got Souls of Thought. You have Uncle Plug TV, Conversations with Soft Rain, and the Tears Down. That is the full coalition. If you subscribe to all of us, just like today, you will have content all day. I think after this stream, Tears got a video dropping. I got a video dropping. And then there will be the no middleman panel. Screenshot the screen. I hope y'all got y'all screenshot. There will be a no middleman panel starting at about 8:30. And then right after that, I think I got another piece of content dropping. Tez got something else dropping. Uncle Plug probably got something dropping. Conversation with Soft Rain been dropping. On the Radar with Rain. Make sure y'all tap in with her. That's a great segment that she's been dropping. And also, I think Rain went live. I got to see what's going on with my notifications. I didn't know she went live. But nevertheless, man, make sure you tap in with the whole coalition so you don't miss all the amazing content and talking points that we all have. Yeah, man, but that's all I got. Roxy said, laughing my ass off. Yeah, and we need to have a great host providing all the handiwork because it's gonna be quick. I got the photography. Yeah, facts. I appreciate y'all believing in me. Hey, ever since I dropped the Classic Codes workout live stream, everything changed. hey, Tez, they thought we just on this bitch woofing. No, motherfuckers really work.
Classic.
And that was a light day. Hey, Roxy said, I nominate Tez for the host giving the play-by-play. For sure. We're going to put it together, though. We're going to manifest it. Yeah. However it go, man, we warriors. Let's do it. Ain't no losers when you catch that bag and come home healthy. I'm going to be real with you. When you catch that bag and come home healthy, ain't no losers. But I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't think neither one of them got work for
Classic.
And that's just what it is. But, man, listen, if y'all don't do nothing else for me, make sure y'all stick to the codes. We got another classic. Oh, yeah. Hey, tell Chad OchoCinco I said.
Yo, turn the car around. Give me the what?
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time, for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. But watching my story, y'all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't call? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Put that on my soul.